I never realized that my 14-year-old son would be one of my best friends in the whole world at 14. You know, a huge part of my heart and soul was crushed on July 14, 2007. This is my worst nightmare. But, and people are surprised when I say this sometimes, I also feel tremendously blessed. Andrew changed the world more in the 14 years he lived here than many people will in 100 years. I feel an obligation to use our experience, gifts if you will, to help others.
They may pay for the treatment, but you still have all your bills coming in. You still have food you have to buy. You still have 4 other children that, whether they need school supplies or school clothes or something. So with Joe and the other foundations that do help donate, that's very helpful.
The whole community has come together, and under the leadership of my curly-haired boy there, this is my #1 boss, is right there. My other bosses are these kids around here. Many of them don't have hair.
Knowing there's a father and a mother and a sister that have actually lost their family member and they're going forward and they're making good out of bad gives us strength as parents and as children. So if Joe wasn't here, we wouldn't have that to look at to say, you know what, this is not the end of the world, we can fight this.
2 weeks before we went in the hospital, Andrew said to me, out of the blue, what's my blood type? And I didn't know because it was always so healthy. Turns out his blood type was B positive. We found out when we went into the hospital. And Andrew's sister Allie started drawing posters and put them on the door, all over the room. Don't come into this room unless you're going to be positive. And I told every doctor and nurse, don't give up on Andrew because he hasn't given up on himself. I have a credibility earned that I never wanted to have.
Just, I know no matter what I need, if I need something or if I even have just questions, if I don't know where to go, Joe would be the one that could direct me because he's been doing this and you know, he's just dedicated his life, his time, his family has to trying to help other families dealing with tough times like he's been through, and he's still dealing with them every day.
You know, the strange thing is, when he was here, I couldn't talk to him all the time during the day because he was in school or something. And now I can talk to him all the time. But don't think for a second it's as valuable because I just want to hug him. I wish there was a way that for 5 minutes a year, I get him back and I could just hug him. I am who I am, in large part because of my boy. And there are really no words to describe how much I miss him.